Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the variations of the Master Grade Providence Gundam from Gundam Seed series. Right now on the left, we have the original one, and on the right side, we have the special coating P Bandai version. And today, we'll be taking a look at these two to compare. But before we do that, let me give you a brief history of the variations of the Providence Gundam. This is the first one, the original one released in 2017, and here's some info about it. And next off, we have the Premium Edition. So compared to the original one, this one has a red Zaft base and a huge decal sheet for like the other Seed Gundams, like its Duo Lightning Gundam. And also the box is black inside, has a quote from the pilot and an extended box art in the back. Next off, we have the Premium Bandai Master Grade Dragoon display effect. This is only the display effect. It has decal sheets and the bendable Dragoons, and this is how the decal sheet looks like. I believe there's only 5 beam sets, so not all Dragoons have the beams. And now we will unbox the special coating version from P Bandai. This is released in 2018, which is 1 year after the other 3 sets have been released. And as usual, it's a black and white monochrome style box art. It's a fairly big box. And open up, real quickly skim through the bags. We'll take a closer look at the runners in a bit. This menu is different from the other Providence versions. This is the only one that has this art on the front. So the menu is a bit different because it has effect parts for all the Dragoons. So here are the Dragoons, we'll go through it later in the video. Yep, a lot going on, but very nice looking, very colorful. So here are the runners. As you can see, it's quite metallic and glittery. Here are the foil stickers. Use the metallic water decals. The clear red base. This is the same one you get in the Premium Edition, except this one is a bit clear. Same beams. These are the effect parts for... That's the same as the P Bandai effect part version. And this one is the same as the original one. But there are 2 versions. One is the bending version with the blue. And another one is the stick-out version without bending. Here are the green beam parts. You can see there's a lot, so every Dragoon actually has its own beam part. Metallic yellow on the chest. They must have cut it off here. Metallic red. Metallic blue. Actually in the anime it's more gray, but they chose blue here. Here's the chrome for the gun. Very shiny, I like it. Some of the parts you can see gray, because they didn't really inject the color properly, I think. Here, if you flip it, it's pretty gray. Here are the Dragoon parts, quite gray inside. Leg parts and shield parts. You can see Loud Cruise. Head part. Clear base. I like this rubber hose, rubber tube part on the ribs. Inner frame. Compared to the original one, this one is more shiny and more solid in color. Overall, I think the color from the P Bandai special coating is much better than the original one. The original one feels more like a light gray block, but that's just my opinion. And more of the inner frame details. So, just FYI, the Master Grade Providence original version that I am showing in this video, it's actually secondhand, so I don't have the box or the menu. But for the original one, the Premium Edition is exactly the same as what you're seeing on the left, and the special coating is on the right. So it came with just like this, but I know that the decal sheet is very different for the 2. And also the menu in the box art is different. And the original one doesn't come with a red base. It only comes with a black standard one. So here you see the Premium version does come with the red base, but it's more like a solid color, whereas the P Bandai one is clear red. And P Bandai one, there's a lot of chrome parts that you can see on the head and some of the chest. And there's a rubber tube. The rubber tube is different color from the original one. The original one's darker. And here, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see Again, I got it as a second hand for the original, so the decals and the panel lining has already been done. Usually master grades, I don't really like panel lining, but this one's okay. If there's no panel lining, it looks like a whole light gray blob. And you can see on the legs, the inner frame on the P Bandai's were solid color compared to the original. And the P Bandai, unfortunately, I don't have a display with the gun because I sort of broke the wrist. And here on the Dragoon part, there's a little bit of gray, which I quite not like. Here's the beam rifle. Here's gray on the handle part, and the rest of the body of the rifle is chrome, and is very reflective. But overall, everything is the exact same size and same build. It's just the P Bandai one has the Dragoon effect parts, and a clear red left base. The decals are also different. I don't know, if you ask me, I feel like the P Bandai one is more closer to anime look. I'm just gonna put the anime version on the side for you to see. And also here, the gray and the blue. It looks better on the P Bandai rather than the original one, in my opinion. So here are the effect parts for the special coating P Bandai version. They have a lot of extra parts for this kit. Here's the bendable effects for the Dragoon when it deploys. There's a blue one to sort of show that it's like flying out, which I really like this. But this is only for the special coating version and the P Bandai special Dragoon effect parts. And on the menu, they labeled A, B, C, D. There are 4 different types of Dragoons. And also labeled the beam parts here because each beam part is for different Dragoons. So let's start with B1 on the side. You would use here 4 or 5 from the menu. It's labeled L45. So I'm just writing 4 or 5 here as well. So this is the biggest one, the A1. This one would be using the number 1, which is on the 12 o'clock, the 3 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock. And on the back, which is for Dragoon C and D and the side skirt, and the butt uses 2 and 3. So you have to match it accordingly, or else it doesn't stick, because the opening is different. And here's the overall look with the Freedom Gundam from the Shanghai GCP. Then I put it together with the original Providence. It looks a bit dull, but with the P Bandai special coating one, it looks cooler in my opinion. So for my thoughts, I actually think the P Bandai special coating version is the winner here. And here are all the other ones that I mentioned. If you want to know the difference, I'm going to put this table right here so you can decide. I think that's easier. So yeah, basically I would prefer the P Bandai version because it has everything in a more darker color. Well, I don't know, it's up to you. Because the P Bandai version is a little bit hard to get as well. The premium edition, I'm not very sure. If you don't mind the coating, you like the original one, and you don't care for the base and the decals, just go for the original one. But if you really like the color, then go for the special coating one. And yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think about the Providence variations in the comments. Which one is your favorite? And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.